if you can be a solid role model for them, or you can try to teach them right from wrong, if you can teach them that they are a student first, athlete second, that's what we're trying to instill in these guys.
I think it's really important. I think it's a organization that is going to take kids, show them life skills through teaching and learning sports.
I think that hard work is definitely the biggest thing that I can say that our swimmers need to have. They need to work hard, and that's going to carry them through a whole lot of other aspects of their life.
I feel, and I think that everybody else does too, that sport is a big way in helping them to become the part of the best person they can.
Being honest, trustworthy, hardworking, different skills, different character aspects that as coaches we get to build in our athletes.
I mean, I still talk to my Little League coach. What I didn't know at the time was they were preparing me for whatever I wanted to do in life, whether it's business, whether you could continue with sports, but it taught me the life skills that I've still used today.
It's just the village mentality. It's doing things the right way every time. It's doing all the little things so the big things take care of themselves.
Well, it has to do with the core values that we try to teach here at the charter school, which is hard work, stewardship, taking care of the resources that we are able to provide them at our school.
I definitely think this program is a very unique situation. I mean, to have a system in place that wants to treat the youth athletes like to give them the best facilities, the best coaches, the best everything. It's amazing to see it all with each and every sport at the Stampeders level, and it really goes on to show how much they want to see these kids succeed.
So there's leadership skills, there's cooperation, there's teamwork, all of those things that they need to know to be an adult.
It's more important to be good members of society and productive members of society and good people, good husbands, good role models, as opposed to just only good wrestlers or good athletes.
It's finding these kids, allowing them to grow as athletes, people, just humans all together, just create good humans. So that's what we're trying to do from the young age all the way up to the older boys. It's more about what you learn as a person, the perseverance, the attitude to get through it all,
the ability to just push through obstacles in life. So I think wrestling is a good tool for that.
What I'm doing is giving back. And volleyball had such a huge part of my life. It shaped who I am. And so doing this, running the Stampeder program, I'm able to invest in these girls and to teach them the life lessons that volleyball taught me.
And truly making them understand how much this community was built on those core values of hard work, hospitality, creativity, and stewardship. And it's important that we instill those values through athletics and that we use another method to reach them through that. We want them to be the next generation of people who come to the villages or go into their own communities and make a difference, make a change.
I love having the boys come back as men telling me things that they remember, things that they say that I helped them through and helped them with, things that I didn't even know that I was doing to help them.
I mean, it's one of the most direct ways to give to our future. Sports develops character in these kids that it's hard to develop in many other ways. And these kids are going to be touched in ways that teachers can't, sometimes even parents can't. So I think providing a safe environment for these kids to come out and learn and develop and grow in is the most direct way to invest in our future. A lot of our kids won't grow on to be college or pro athletes, but they can grow on to be amazing young men and women of character and discipline and hard work. And if we can do that, then we're going to win a lot more than football games.
I reflect on life and how we get to where we are and what happens and the influencers that we have. And I often say that I learned more about what I do today from participating in group activities, team sports, so on and so forth, than I ever learned in any classroom. Sorry, any teachers that are listening right now, but I can quote many more things that my coaches asked of me or told me about strategy or whatever than I can ever quote anything that I was told in an English lit class. What I really like about group activities, and in this case in team sports, is that we learn how to be a part of something bigger than ourselves, that we have roles to play, Sometimes you're the ball carrier, sometimes you're the blocker, but you learn that you need to do things for the greater good of the whole effort than for yourself as an individual. And when you can learn that and understand what the rewards are that come from learning that, then you understand what it takes to accomplish great things. And while in the classroom, you're learning how to learn and you're being taught how to think. In a group environment in athletics, you're taught how to be a part of an organization. And spectacular things are never done by individuals. Spectacular things are done by organizations and are done by people who understand what their role is in the moment. So that's what I like about athletics. That's really what I use those learnings more in my day-to-day life today than I'm really glad I learned how to learn, because you never stop learning. But how to be a part of something greater than yourself is what you learn in athletics and in any group endeavor, whether you're on a food service team or if you're on the band or in the drama club. But being part of, playing a role is vitally important to later in life, and that's what I like about getting our kids started early with this and setting up a vertically integrated program that takes our kids from the time they show interest to the time they show a mastery of the game.
It really is a big vision, Colt, with the shared intention of investing in our children, which is really an investment in our future. And nothing reflects our shared commitment more than this massive construction site of our village's new charter school.
That's right, Josh. We're about to take a giant leap forward. The opportunities that await our children here are absolutely amazing. The expansion of our athletic program at the high school, middle school, and youth level are going to be absolutely phenomenal to watch, and I can't wait to get down to this new campus for all of our youth, middle school, and high school athletics.
So Colt, not only do we have the new elementary, middle school, and high school facilities, but we also have the athletic and performing arts. What else can you share about this?
Yeah, the performing arts down here is going to be named the Tracy, and it's absolutely phenomenal. This 800-seat auditorium for dance and cheer performance of all kinds will be absolutely amazing facility to go along with the football and soccer stadium that seats more than most small colleges. The baseball and softball stadium will also rival that of most Division I and Division II facilities. And we'll also have 5 outdoor practice fields, one made of artificial turf and the other 4 being of grass, that will be used for additional soccer practices, additional football practices, and with the idea to host 7-on-7 football tournaments and other outdoor activities on those fields. Also outside, we'll have state-of-the-art sand volleyball courts, a golf practice facility, and tennis courts that will make our athletic facilities here at the Villages second to none. We'll have a main gym that seats over 1,200 fans for basketball, volleyball, and wrestling, and an auxiliary gym with 4 basketball courts, 8 volleyball courts, and room for 12 wrestling mats. We're also going to have a full-size 50-meter Olympic pool with a diving well and movable bulkhead. Truly, in the Villages, our athletic facilities will be second to none. Really looking forward to getting down here to use the new facilities and see how it can help our programs grow even more, Josh.
That sounds amazing, Colt. And on behalf of the Buffalo Stampeders, we'd just like to thank all of you for entrusting us and investing in our future.
So I think that the Stampeders is absolutely a worthy cause. I think an investment of time and an investment of money. As adults, we also need to understand what delayed gratification is. I mean, 10 years from now, when our 6th graders are adults and they come home and they've gone to school, or maybe they've not gone to school, but they come home to work, they may come to work for one of our businesses. They might come to serve one of our families. And I think we're growing the kinds of citizens that we want to do that. And I think the Stampeders is an investment in our kids to be the type of adults that we would want them to be. And one thing my dad always used to tell me when he was giving me child rearing advice is he said, remember, we're not raising kids, we're raising adults. Good advice, because we're on the planet to replace ourselves with good citizens. That's our children. That's our neighbors' children. That's the children that are going to be the adults in our community in the not too distant future. It's a good bet.
On behalf of all the youth, thank you again for investing in our future.